Hi there, it's Budget with Mama Bear. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today we are going to be allocating our money that we've saved for the month. Once I turn my light on, there we go, which is right over here, into our sinking funds. And then we are also going to do our weekly cash stuffing. So we've got two things, but you all know that at the beginning of the month, this is a big deal to stuff everything that we've worked really hard saving throughout the month. So let me show you. We used to have two binders. I've mentioned this in previous videos. We now have three. They're in level of priority as they're in here. So long-term, high priority, kind of this is the in and out one. You know, these are very important, but we kind of use them a lot. And then these are ones that if we had to, we don't have to save in here, okay? So this is like our luxury ones. Okay, so I'm gonna set these aside. We'll go through them as we stuff them. Oh, there goes my dog. We are gonna get into my budget binder here, and we're gonna go to our sinking funds tab. And I have my cute little magnet from Budget Bassett Mom ready to go. I'm gonna actually set this here. I just love this and what it says, because I need this constantly to remind me, and hopefully to remind you, that we have to trust the process. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I did in my book here. I went ahead and there's 3 pages for this month for our sinking funds. And basically 1 page for each binder. I put in how much money we have currently in there, how much we're gonna sink, we're gonna put here, and what our balance is. He likes to be the star of the show, and I don't know how well, I should put a microphone on him, because you probably don't hear him when I edit. You don't actually hear him as loud as I do, but he is making a lot of noises back there. Yeah, he's like, I wanna be in the show. So anyway, let's get back to this. So we're gonna put in how much we sank, what the balance is, and then I'm actually gonna work this month, because I'm constantly thinking of how to improve. I want to have actually another column in here. I want to have, and maybe 2, I'm not sure, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to have the beginning balance, how much we sink monthly, like the big sink at the beginning of the month. If we add anything else in the month, make another column for that. And then a balance. I don't think I need to do like how much we took out. It's just I want to track how much we're putting in. And maybe we'll start there. That's why, again, why I don't put these out there for sale, because I'm still working on these. And it's just kind of one of those processes. Okay, so what we have over here, I counted it up, is $2,060. And this has our money that we're sinking, the $1,830, plus our money that we're going to be cash stuffing into our wallet, and then we'll see what's left over. If there's anything left over, that means I did math something wrong. But we'll see. I think we're gonna be good. I've been trying really hard to double check myself. All right, so we're gonna start with binder number 1. Somebody had made a comment on yesterday's video that I was confusing. And I definitely don't want to confuse anyone with this. Again, I also don't want to walk through it every single month for those of you who are coming back and already know. But what we do is we take this envelope, okay, and I work on savings challenges. Why? Because it's fun. Do you have to do that? No. You can just put away money in each of your sinking funds every week. But I like to do savings challenges. Why? It motivates me. I'm all about fun, motivation, all of that. I have found by doing it that way, I save more. because I want to do those. So I want to have money for those, right? I might skimp if I did it the other way. And I did do that when I first started. And I did. I didn't save as much. And I have record of that to prove it. So when I finish a savings challenge in the month, I put it in here. And as you can see, it's empty because we emptied it out for the month. And we tuck it away until the end of the month. Then at the end of the month, I pull everything out. We add it up. Then I spend many, many, many hours. And I forgot to show you that part. What I do first is I get my old school notebook and I write all my sinking funds. I put what I had in them. And then I think about what I want to put in it. I erase. This is why I use my erasable pen in this process. I have to have these because I don't like scratching out. So I go through this process. I figure out what I want to do. I change my mind, do all of that. I spend lots of time thinking about what I have to pay for coming up, all of that. I spend the time on it. Okay. Then what I do is I print some of these out, cash breakdowns, and I decide what denominations I want to put in there. Because not all of them have to have big bills because I want small bills because that's how I pull it out. Other ones, I want big bills in. So then we go to the bank and we kind of figure it out and we get all our bills ready. And then we're ready to put it in the envelopes. Okay? So hopefully that helped you a little bit with my process. So let's get into our first binder. I always like to tuck it in here. Okay? We'll put our note here. There we go. And I need my cheat sheet. So that's what this is. This is my cheat sheet. And I should probably put it on a clipboard. We'll see if it'll just stand on its own. You know what I could do? I'll put my little calendar to hold it. There we go. Is that going to work? I think so. Okay. So again, I like to show you the entire process, the way that I do things. That way, hopefully you get motivated. Yes, there will be a glare because yes, I like light. Guess what? The goal is when we move into the new studio, the glare goes away. Let's see. Okay, so emergency had $591. And let me see, what did I say on this one? We're going to put $9 in. So we're going to do a 5 and 4 ones because I want to round it up. And I'll show you why. Okay, I kind of had to take a pause because somebody was knocking on my back door and it was my dad. Hank didn't even hear him. So if I'm out of breath, because I ran up and down the stairs. All right, so we're going to add $9. So this will take us to $600. Let me show you what we have here. So again, I like fun. So I have this tracker from Two Sister Bees. And we're going to color in another hive. When I fill them all in, I get $1,000. So we are on our way here. Now we're up to 600 because we were at 590. We have 600. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let's make sure this is 600. All right, so we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 550, 60, 70, 85, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, and 600. Now, when you see these bills here, aren't they cute? Donna Powered by Creativity makes the cutest prop money if you're looking for them. And it's a digital download, so you can print out as many as you need. This is in the high yield savings in the bank. All right. I decided until we get to the end, we're going to go ahead and just keep it in here. And then once we get that 1,000, we'll put it in. Alrighty. So then I go ahead and pop this back in. We're ready to go to our next important one. And that is car registration. All right, here, I'll hold it like that. Car registration. And I always get this question. I make my own dashboard. I don't sell them, but I make my own. You know, it doesn't have to be something you have to buy. All right, so car registration. We are not going to put anything in it because we have $311 in car registration. So, you know, let's zoom just a tad in. There we go. So we don't need to add any more. I paid mine, and really we're making our kids pay theirs. So my son is now officially out of stater. The other one is coming home and he has a job. So I don't have to save for him. So really, this is going to be like way more than what we need. Okay, medical. We have $564 in there. We're going to put, guess how much? $38 in because I want to round it up to 600. I don't know. I don't like these like little weird numbers. All right, so we're going to do a 20, 30, 35, 36, 7, and 8. This is why I did that cash breakdown. So when I do this, it's very quick, right? All right, let's put our money in like so. And I always like to update my tracker. I don't think I did the emergency one, but all right, so today is the 3rd. We're just gonna say April. And we added, what did I say? 38. So we should have 600. Track, track, track. I was watching Donna Powered by Creativity just did this process too. And she said that. She's like, we got to track, track, track everything. I'm like, yes, I truly believe that. We are both pen and paper girls, and this is why I love her so. All right, so let's make sure we have 600. Now, some of this is in prop money because it's in the bank. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 570, 80, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Okay. Let me count that again real quick. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you were yelling at the screen because I don't know what I was thinking. It only needed 36 to get to 600 if I have 564. So I took the $2 and I put it back in here. All right, so now we have our $600. We are all caught up. Medical is all set when we have those bills come in. All right, this is the one that I love the most. We're adding $137 to the $295 that we already have in our debt envelope. And y'all are gonna see how much we're gonna be able extra to put into debt this month. Yay! So 120, 35, 36, and 37. It's the way it all played out. All right, so if we do that, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait to get that. I'm sure you're already doing it in your head. Oh, and I have this too from my wallet I never went over. We might end up having more. How much did I have? 26. All right, let's just put it all together and count it. Why not? Oh no, that's right. I did put it on here. I think I didn't put it in there because I wanted you to see I was putting that from my wallet. That was like a couple weeks ago, a week ago. I can't remember. All right, so let's get her all situated. There's a lot of cash here. So I did talk about how one of the things I need to get better at is cash condensing. Whether I do it on camera or not, I need to do it more because I always end up with so many bills, and that's a way to help with that. So let's see how much is going to go towards debt. 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 340, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 400, and 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, and 2. $432. Yeah, that's not going to last. Nice. Now let me just make sure my calculating was correct. Let's see. 295 plus 137. 432. I did it right. Okay, we are good. We're gonna pop this in here. I will eventually take that to the bank so I could make a big $432 extra debt payment on a credit card we're trying to pay off. All right, taxes is getting $16 because I want to round it up to 20. So there's 10, 15, and 16. We had $4 in here, and you might be thinking, well, why aren't you saving a lot in taxes? Well, for those of you who watch my savings challenges, I do have one for taxes. So let's see if this is, we should have $20. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So look at this. This tracker is so sad. All right, so we are at 8/3 August. Yeah, we'll just call it that. Okay, and then we added 16, so now we have 20. Okay, now we're on to glasses. Glasses is not going to get anything. I went, oh wait, no, I have 300, hold on, I have 398. Is that how much I have in here? Yes, I do. So I was under the impression I was gonna need new, I don't need new frames, but you know, the glass part, like a new prescription. And I don't. They're like, no, your eyes are still the same. And if the glasses work when you're reading and you're looking at the computer, just keep using them. So I literally had to pay, what was it? $39 for this one test that I have them do that, you know, checks your eye health and all of that. And so, yeah, I don't have to put anything in here for a while because I don't go back for another year, but my hubby might be doing something. So that's why we'll see on this one. All right, that was a lot of words, but let's keep going. So wood, we just bought our wood for the year. I do want to just put a little bit in here though, because you know, it comes up fast. We're going to put $10. Yeah, $1,300 it cost us this year. So my goal for next year is going to be $1,500. Yeah. August plus 10. So now we have $10. Yay, we started our savings for next year. I'll insert a picture here of our stack of wood. You can see what I'm talking about. All right, let's finish that. Okay, so propane has 700. Remember, I did have to pull from propane to pay for the wood because I only had saved up 1,000. So we're down to 700. So we have to bring this back up to 1,000. So this month, we are going to add $100 so that we're at 800. Still haven't gotten our bill yet, which is kind of weird. Let's add up and see how much we have in here. 500, 600, 750, 770, 80, 90, and 800. I am not condensing in this video. So you're probably wondering like, well, why don't you shrink that down? Too long, and I don't like condensing on camera. It's a rare one when you see that. So if you see it, you better watch it because that's very rare. I do condensings on camera. All right, HOA is getting, how much? It's getting $21 because we have 29 in it. I don't like the 9. So we're gonna give it 21. And we have 20, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and $50. So plus 21, we have 50. And you might think, wow, you write this everywhere. Yes, I do. This is how I keep track, because this is what I use during the month. This is what I use once a month. Does that make sense? Hopefully. It's better to track than not in my world. And I've learned from experience. I wouldn't be showing you this if I didn't think it really worked. All right, so for car maintenance, we're gonna be putting in $50. I'm just going to add that back here. It has 200 in it now. Adding 50, that'll give us 250. Not where I need it to be, but this is one I'll slowly add in. Plus 50, August 8/3. Now remember, this video is going to be long, and I hope you stick with me because this is going to hopefully motivate you to do your sinking funds and to show how we balance it out. All right, so binder number 1 is done. What I'll do is I will add all these up, put that down here, and we'll do that on another one. I'll do it off camera. Or do you want to see? You want to see? I bet you there's some of you that do. If you don't, you can fast forward. All right, we have, someone told me I wasn't reading my calculator right. I know, my eyes are bad. And the glare on here. 3,471. 3,471 minus 3,092 is what we had started with. We added $379 this month to that binder. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I like when it goes up, not down. All right, you see all the zeros here? Yeah, this one needs a lot of love. So this is our second binder. This one we go through a lot because it's, you know, a lot of things that we spend our money on during the month. There, that's probably a little better up there. So our lovely Bear Fund, you know it, we love it. Where are we? Bear Fund is getting 25. Sorry, I couldn't see. 20, no, yes, 25. My goodness. Why is it getting 25? That came from the OPOOP. And I didn't fix these like I did the first one, but this is the balance. And this is how much we sank. I'm just going to put sink. Sink, sank, sunk, right? All right, so Bear Fund has $25 now. OPOOP usually happens with my kids. They're like, oh, Mom. And it's usually cub number 2. All right, just phase of life, phase of life. So we're going to put August 25. So now we have 25. There we go. So every time we finish the OPOOP from the hop, I put it into this one. All right, subscriptions. Subscriptions is getting nothing because I'm all set for right now. So we have 510. Sorry about that little blurb. Yard maintenance and yard are two new. Well, yard has always been there, but I made a yard maintenance because really we fund our yard, keeping it up, in 2 ways. We have a subscription that's yearly that does all the, I call it my lawn food, fertilizer, Humigreen, all the stuff that you have to put into it. And so that I have to save up for individually, all the things. And then this yard is for like the trees, the flowers, the shrubs, anything like that that we want to spend our money on. So, whew, that was a lot. Yard maintenance is getting $40. All right, so that will have 200 in it. So let's get it, it's 40. Let's see what we got in here. What I did was I took what was in yard and gave it to yard maintenance because that's really, this is a pretty big bill, but it doesn't, we have a lot of yard. And so it's actually cheaper. Plus when you do that subscription, you get a discount when you buy anything else through the whole year. Okay. Okay, so seriously, I think everybody knows I'm filming a video and they decide it's a good time to call me. My dad, there's something up with him right now. Like, I'm busy and this is an important video. But I have to answer because, you know, if there's an emergency. Oh, goodness, I can't get sidetracked. This is like stressful. All right, yard is getting $20. It has nothing in it right now, so we're going to put, it's going to end up with 20. I feel like I should have put more in here because as soon as I did my budget, my husband starts telling me all these things that he's going to go buy for the yard. He's going to go get mulch. And when we put mulch, it's like a lot of it. So I might be pulling from home improvement to help pay for that because I'm not redoing my budget. And it's improving our home, right? Okay, next. Household had nothing in it and it is getting 40. So let's put in our $40. So now it has 40. All right, August, 40 and 40. There we go. A lot of these are zeros. So fur babies, I had to pay for their food, everything, litter. My husband decided to buy this new kind of food to mix in with my dog's food because he's getting old and he thinks he needs special stuff. And we also had a grooming appointment. So we have nada left. So fur babies is getting a lot. It's getting 520s. So 20, 40, 60, 81. Getting $100. Yep, we need it. I'm going to start that scratch off from the Humble Budgeter for them. So stinking cute. I can't hold on to that one. If you didn't see it, I showed it yesterday's video in my Happy Meal. There's a grumpy cat and grumpy dog, and I got them both because I have them both. All right, let's put this in here, and then we'll write it on our sheet here. So 100s, we have 100 left. All right, vet visits is a new one. So I separated the fur baby and vet because I found that I'm really using the fur baby one for all their things and it disappears really fast. So I needed to separate it. And this is where, when we did that homework last month, I told you I really looked at my sinking funds and I added in a lot. I need some water. I can hear it in my voice. Here where I live is very dry, so we have to stay hydrated. So vet visits is going to have its own envelope. Because when you do, y'all know who have animals, when you do take them, it's not cheap. All right, so that is getting $20 for now. Oh no, I put 25. 25. So what I'm gonna do with those scratch offs that I got, they were like in the 200 range total each. So I'm gonna do one. When we finish one, it's gonna go towards the fur babies. We'll finish the other one, it'll go towards vet visits. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you, Carmen, the Humble Budgeter, for creating those. All right, home improvement has $805 in there. And now I have to move my sheet. So let's go to the back. We are adding to it. There we go. See, I like to show you the process behind the scenes. Home improvement is getting $45. See how that rounded it up to $850? I'm in the mood to get whole numbers. Okay, 45. Let's see what we have in the magic envelope. A lot of this is in high yield because really we don't spend a lot of it normally. All right, let's get this organized. That, and then see, this is like where it gets tricky with the prop bills, but I have to mix it in for me to count, so I'm just going to leave it that way. All right, let's see how much we have. 500, 600, 750, 70, 90, 810, 830, 835, 840, 845, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Whew. You all know the struggle is real with those odd numbers. When we get those 50s in there, right? There we go. Okay, tracker's all updated. We have some big plans for our patio, and now my husband wants to do the fence in the back. Like, yeah, I'm like, goodness gracious. Everything costs a lot. It's insane. Like, he found this one awning for our back patio, and it's really nice, and it would last forever. And yeah, we looked up how much it would cost, and it was about $13,000. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's not cheap anymore. The world is not cheap. All right, Mama Bear is, okay, am I getting any? I thought I was. Yep, I am, because we finished challenges. I just put it on the front. All right, so Mama Bear envelope is getting, what did I say, 157. So let's add that to our tracker here. Remember, we had a finished challenge, so it goes into the envelope. So I have 157, and that is good because it is empty, and I get my nails done, I have my hair, anything like that. So we have 157. Why didn't I put that over here? All right, so let's go ahead and get that into the envelope. Let me see what I allocated for this. All right, we need 7 20s, a 10, a 5, and 2 1s. Okay, goodness, I made it difficult. 20, 40, 60, 80. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it that way. It's a little easier. I did break it apart because that's kind of how I pull my money out. And I don't want to have like a $100 bill that I hand to someone. All right, a 5 and 2 1. So let me just make sure that's what this is. 157. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 55, 56, 57. Very good. I did it right. All right, the hubby is getting his money, and he is getting 120. That's how much his was. So he has 209 plus 120. He'll have $329. You know that's going to bug me. So eventually he'll probably get rounded up to 350. We'll see if we have any left over. All right, let's add this in here. August, you got 120, 329. All right, there we go. We'll put that in here. And guess what, y'all? We finished putting all the money in binder number 2. So let's add up this column and see how we did. Because we had a lot of zeros, this is gonna look pretty good. All right, let me do it real quick for you. Okay, so we have 2,000. Let me look at this because last time yeah, see, the 6 looks like an 8 all the time. It's a 6. 2,256 minus 1,684. We added $572 into the second binder. Yes, that's good. See, I would have never just done that on my own. That's why savings challenges get me there. All right, here's the new one. Some of these in here are from the other binders, but I just separated them out. Most of them, I can't get this open. Most of them are new. All right, so first one is not new. It's Costco. So Costco is getting $50. So let's put that here. And remember, this is sync and this is balance. You know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm redoing these for next month. I didn't want to do it. I just kind of wanted to let you see the messy stuff. So Costco is getting, what did I say? $50. I want to show you what I have in here. So I found this in my wallet, so that's why it's going in here. I have a Costco card for $30. I have my rewards, and I had $50 already in here. So now we have $100 plus all of this. But I'm not going to add this into the total, and I don't know why, I'm just not, because I wanted to see how much cash is in there. That'll be like bonus, because you know we all spend more than what we budget when we go to Costco, right? I know I do. I'm like, oh, I have to have that. What a great deal. Sucks me in all the time. All right, we're all caught up on our trackers for Costco. Family Fun is also not new, but it's over here in our third binder. It had nothing in it, so we got to put some money in it because we want to have some fun. We're going to put $50 into Family Fun. 50, so now we have $50. A lot of it's, I even have it up here on my tracker. A lot of times it's date night. Like we go out to dinner. Usually that's what we do. It's all about food, right? All right. I don't like going to the movie theater anymore. Not fun for me. I'd rather watch it at home where I'm comfortable. Birthdays is getting a random amount, but you'll see why. There's $119 in there. We're putting in 81. So there's 50, 70, 80, and 1. So because we did that, we will have $200. There we go. Got to round it up. Let's see if that's what we have. Let's put our money in. This is fun, but stressful because, you know, I'd never want to make mistakes on these. But I'm so fortunate that we can do this, you know. I don't take it for granted that I'm having this money to put in here and that I was able to save it. Because I've been in that position where I didn't many years ago. 150, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, and 80. What? Why do I have more money? One, two, and then I have all this. That's good. Okay. So I will have to figure that out to make sure that's really what I had in there. I'll have to check my other binder or I track what's in the bank. That's what I'll do. All right. Amazon is a new one. Okay. I shop on Amazon a lot because where we live, it's not easy to go shopping. So I shop online a lot. And honestly, I have Prime, so shipping's free. It's fast. I can find almost everything I need on there. Poor Amazon guys are always coming to my house. So I need to have its own little folder just so I'm good, right? So Amazon is getting 50. We're starting Amazon off with $50. So let's get our new tracker out. 8/3, August, 50, and there we go. Yeah. I know a lot of people shop on Walmart too. It takes a long time for them to deliver to me. So, okay, this is also a new one. I'm very proud of this dashboard, by the way. All right, HelloFresh. We started using HelloFresh and I absolutely love it. I work full time. When I get home, the last thing I want to think about is what I'm making for dinner. Like I see Courtney at Curvy E Chronicles and she plans out these great meals all week long. And man, I wish I could do that. Like those are goals, but this does it for me. And like literally my meal is, all the ingredients are there. How much we need is there. I'm not wasting any food. My food isn't going bad. I don't get funded by them. So I'm not just saying this because I get like a kickback. No, I don't. I spend lots of money here. But my husband and I both talk about it. And we said, you know, this is worth every penny. So I have enough budgeted for this month to pay for it. But what I want to have is a month ahead for this. So we're going to go ahead and put in $100 because for two of us, it's about $106 a week because I do 5 days a week. It's around that. Things are probably going to change when my son comes home, but we'll figure that out when it happens. And if I need to bump it up, I will, because I'm telling you, I love this food. And I don't get it every day. Like I do cook on certain days. All right, August 100, and we have $100. You're gonna hear the tractor because he's out there working on the yard. All right, clothes is also another new one. I looked at both of our wardrobes. I know I have to force my hubby to buy clothes. And I know that this winter we're gonna need new stuff. Our stuff's, you know, we wear things out. Like I'm not a big clothes person, but we definitely need to do some updates this winter. So we're gonna start stuffing this. So right now it's gonna get $100. And this is for both of us. All right, and do I have a goal for it? Not right now. I'll have to think through that. Should I? Yes. We're just gonna see. Because again, I like deals on things like that. All right. This is also a new one. I'm proud of this one too. I love this dashboard. Tractor restoration. My hubby is big on that. And I love that he has that hobby where he stays home, right? He's not gone all the time. So in his shop, he restores old tractors. That's his fun thing to do. It's a stress reliever, but it does cost money. Those of you who restore cars, you know that too. I know Donna's husband does that. So it's not cheap, but I also want to encourage his hobbies because it keeps him happy, right? Happy hubby, happy life, right? So we're going to go ahead and stuff this every month. We're going to start him off with $100. And what I love about him is that he tells me like, so there's something really expensive coming up in the restoration process. Are we going to have money for it? So he warns me at least, right? But I need to work on like how far in advance I need it. I'll probably do a savings challenge for this because like I said, it's a big one. P.O. Box is getting some money. It's getting $20. There it goes. So we have, 20. So that'll be 51 we have in there, and that's going to drive me nuts. I'll have to get $9 in there sometime this month. That comes out yearly. All right, August 20, and now we have 51. So let's count, make sure. 20, 30, 40, 51. There we go. This is also a new one. I haven't been saving for a budget with Mama Bear stuff, and so I need business supplies. So I'm just going to do it all in one envelope. I'm not going to have a business binder like I used to. I'm just going to do it all right here. So that is going to be $50 to start it off. All right, let's get that new tracker out. 3 August. All right, there we go. So that's like, you know, laminating sheets, paper. I don't count my ink because I do put it as part of my subscription, but I can write that off. This is another new one. This is giveaway, and this is not just for my channel. That's if I want to do anything for anyone that I know, that I just, wherever I want to give. If I want to give, this is what's going in there. All right, so when we finish the Give Generously and the Hop, it's going to go in here, and I'll also stuff it. So we're going to start with $50. There we go. And let's add to our tracker. This one probably will go in and out a lot. There we go, there, perfect. All right, so that is this binder, our third binder. And you're probably saying, you still have money over here. I know. We're gonna see what's going on in a second. Okay, I remember we are also doing my weekly cash stuffing, so let's get it going. All right, this has $851. We started with $200 in this binder. So we added 651. Remember, we had a lot of new ones, so there was a lot of zeros in this one to this one. Very nice. All right, so we have finished our sinking funds. We can put this away and file it. Whew, that was a lot. It's a lot of stress. But it all worked out. I had the money that I needed to put in there, and that was all that matters, right? Let's get our wallet out, see what we have left in here. I started giggling when I took a little sneak peek. So groceries has $150. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't go to the grocery store this week. That's why we don't have any food. So I am gonna take the 50, but we're gonna keep the 100 in here and put 150 in here. So that gives us 250 because we have a guest this week that's staying with us. And so we're going to probably spend a little more. Plus, when I don't go for a week, we're usually down to, we have to go over our budget of 150. But we're going to take this 50 and I'm going to use this somewhere in particular. Mama's Cash has $5 left. Taking that out, we're going to put our $20 into Mama's Cash. You know what? I'm giving this one to the hubby. He was bragging about his nice, oh, these are all bad, his nice $20 that he had in his wallet. And I'm like, no, those are mine. I'm giving you the yucky ones. Because he really doesn't care. All right, Fun Money has $1, $2, $3, and $4. So we're going to put, oh my gosh, this is so bad. All right, I've never had bad 20s. $40 in there. Buffer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is getting 8 because I didn't get my $10 ready. So we'll just put 8 in this week. That's okay. And we are good for the week. Awesome. So let's see what we got here. We've got 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 59. 50 is going to go towards my, where is it? Here it is. It's going to go in here because I forgot to budget this because this is new. My 2025 Christmas Club, that 50 is going to go in here. I forgot to budget it. This is something new that I'm doing, $50 a week for next year's Christmas, because if I do it this way, I won't be stressing like I am this year. And you might go, well, why don't you use it for this year? Because then I'll never start saving for next year. And this is going to keep me on track. It's a separate thing I'm budgeting for. We're going to talk about this when we budget for Christmas and long term, and we do our savings this week. All right, that was a lot. So I've got $9 here. This is going towards debt. So for the month of August, this is going to go in the debt binder. That's what I decided. I've got $340 left. Don't know what that was supposed to go towards, but, oh yeah, yes I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I figured out where it was. This is going to go towards our long-term savings. So you'll see where that goes when we do that on Wednesday. We do Christmas on Wednesdays and long-term. So I'll set that aside and I'll put that for that. So we have our empty pink folder for the month of August. We are ready to fill it up. Tell me where you're at. If you're still here, give me a heart or double heart so I know that you're still here. And let me know, are you saving for the month, or are you going to do weekly? How can you do it? Are you going to do a little bit, or are you going to do a lot? You're going to go full force? How are you doing it? Let me know in the comments. I always love to read those. All right, y'all, we will see you tomorrow for Savings Challenge Sunday. Have a blessed day, and as always, I double love you.